Hi, my name is Denise Young, life skills coach, mental health counselor. Today I wanted to talk about suicide and response quickly to a crisis. If you have a friend or a family member that is thinking about death or suicide, it's important to get them immediate help, so you can save that person's life. Those with high risk of committing suicide usually have a suicide plan or a set time that they will commit suicide. So I wanted to kind of give you the following questions to assess a person if they're thinking about committing suicide. The first question you want to ask is, do you have a suicide planned? The next tip or question you want to ask them is, do you have what you need to carry out your plan? And most of the time the person will tell you, but just listen to what the person is saying. When you're doing a response quickly to the crisis, which is suicide, you want to ask these questions and listen very carefully. This can save someone's life. The next question is, do you know when you would do it? A set time? The next question is, do you intend to commit suicide right now or today? And if so, if a person wanted to commit suicide that day or in the next few days, or their plan is very detailed, you want to immediately call 911 and take the person to the emergency room. You want to remove all guns, drugs, knives, and other potential lethal objects, in case if you leave, that person will commit suicide. This is not a joke. This is not something to play with. People are killing themselves every day, every second. So it's important to do these steps immediately. And it doesn't matter if you're 13. It doesn't matter if you're 14 and you're a friend or a family member that sees the signs of suicide. Act immediately. This is very important. Let me go into real quick the level of suicide risk real quick in responding quickly to the crisis of suicide. The first one would be low, moderate, high, or severe. Low is some suicidal thoughts, no suicidal plan, and she or he won't commit suicide. The moderate is suicide thoughts, a vague plan, that isn't lethal, but he or she states that they will not commit suicide. The next one is high, suicidal thoughts, a specific plan, high lethal, he or she won't commit suicide. Severe, of course, we all know what severe is. Suicidal thought, specific plan that is highly lethal, he will commit suicide. So if they're in between high and severe, you really want to pay attention to that. You really want to pay attention, period, low to moderate, in my opinion. But high to severe, 911, or call a professional. Parents, you have to pay attention to your child as far as these level of suicide risk, low, moderate, high, or severe. Remember to remove everything from their sight that you think that they could. Ropes. A lot of individuals and young men and women are hanging themselves. So make sure you take anything, and it's kind of sometimes impossible because anything can be used as a weapon at this point. But I hope that these tips helped, and I hope that this gives you some kind of thought process on how to respond quickly to a crisis when dealing with suicide. If you have any questions or concerns, you can email me at deniseyounglifeskillscoach@gmail.com, or you can hit me up on Facebook at Denise L. Britton, Britton, Young, or Twitter me at Denise L. Media. Have a great day.